All right, ready to dive in. Today, we're tackling Napoleon Hill's Keys to Success.
Oh, a classic. We're going deep, though. Really going to unpack how these principles can be used today.
Yeah, think of it like a success code, cracked one principle at a time. Starting with, what else? Definiteness of purpose.
The foundation, right? Hill was adamant about crystal clear goals, not just some vague idea.
I get that. Without it, you're kind of adrift, right? Like you said, shipwrecked on quiet desperation.
Exactly. But I know, defining your purpose, it can feel overwhelming. So many paths to choose from.
Absolutely. It's like, how do you pick just one?
Well, Hill was all about focusing your energy, not limiting yourself.
So making it concrete, like those goal-setting techniques, writing them down, visualizing.
Exactly. Almost like instructions for someone else, solidifies that intention.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And then it makes me think of the subconscious mind too, like planting a seed, you nurture it to grow.
Hill was onto that. He even used the analogy of a camera. The subconscious pictures your desire, then works to make it real.
Whoa. Okay, that's powerful. But what about when doubt creeps in? We all have those moments, right?
For sure. And Hill tackled that head on.
Because it can really hold you back.
Totally. He saw doubt and fear like weeds, got to pull them out. He was big on faith, believing in yourself and your vision.
Not just blind faith, though, right?
Yeah.
Backed by action, working towards those goals consistently.
Exactly. Applied faith, he called it. Wishing isn't enough. Gotta actively pursue it.
Like that story about Andrew Carnegie and Steele, his vision was almost contagious.
Oh, perfect example. That drive, that shared purpose led to U.S. Steel, a huge accomplishment.
So definiteness of purpose, fueled by faith, gets real results, but you need support too, right? It's not a solo journey.
100%. And that's where Hill's Mastermind Alliance comes in. The right people are crucial.
Stronger together, combining those talents, those resources.
Precisely. This Mastermind Alliance, it's like a team with shared vision, working in harmony.
Providing each other with support, bouncing ideas around, overcoming obstacles together.
Exactly. It's incredible what that kind of synergy can achieve.
Makes you think about your inner circle, surrounding yourself with those who believe in you, challenge you.
And Hill was specific about what to look for. Trust, respect, commitment to the common good.
Like that story about Carnegie choosing the chemist who was a team player over the individual genius.
Right. Shows that sometimes collaboration beats raw talent.
So we've got our purpose, our team. What's next on this roadmap to success?
Well, then Hill throws in a curveball. Assemble an attractive personality.
Oh, I was just thinking that. Sounds a bit superficial at first.
I know, right?
Eh?
But it's deeper than that. It's about qualities that draw people to you, make them want to work with you.
Think about it. Who would you rather support? Someone negative or someone positive and adaptable?
Easy choice. But developing those qualities takes effort. It's not always easy.
Absolutely. Staying positive when things are tough, being flexible.
Hill knew that. He stressed self-awareness and discipline. Even suggested keeping a journal to track your emotions.
Like an inventory of your inner world so you can see what needs work.
Exactly. And he had this list, 26 common faults that hold people back, from procrastination to egotism.
26. That's a lot to reflect on.
And of course, he was a champion for a positive mental attitude, PMA.
Not just happy thoughts, but a deeper belief in yourself, a positive outlook on life.
Right. Choosing solutions over problems, seeing challenges as opportunities.
Contagious, too, that PMA can inspire others.
Right.
Ripple effect of positivity.
It's powerful stuff. So, goals, team, personal growth, what's next?
Lead the way. I'm all ears.
This is where things get really interesting. Principle number 4 is applied faith.
Ooh, applied. I like that. Faith in action, not just a passive belief.
Exactly. He considered faith the driving force behind every great achievement.
So even if your goals seem impossible, it's about convincing yourself they're attainable.
Yes. And he distinguished between understanding faith, which is theoretical, and applying it, taking action.
So many people get stuck in that understanding phase.
Totally. Hill believed you could move mountains with faith, not literally, but by its influence on your actions.
Fear being the biggest obstacle, right? Keeping us stuck.
Absolutely. But he saw fear as something to be overcome, not avoided.
Easier said than done, though, right?
For sure. He actually listed 6 basic fears that hold people back. Fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death.
Those are universal. Everyone can relate to those on some level.
Exactly. And he believed each could be overcome by applying faith, that positive attitude, and a burning desire for your goals.
Shifting that focus from fear to faith, unlocking potential, but so many struggle with that, especially in today's world.
He knew that. He said faith is like a muscle, needs exercise. Affirmations, visualization, surrounding yourself with positivity.
The more you work it, the easier it becomes to overcome those fears.
Exactly. But there's another layer to all this, something beyond just meeting expectations.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's going the extra mile. Consistently exceeding expectations, that's the secret sauce.
So not just doing the bare minimum, but adding that extra touch, that unexpected level of service.
Exactly. And he'll believe that's what separates those who truly succeed from those who just get by.
Like you're creating this positive loop. The more you give, the more you receive.
I love that. But I know some might wonder, is it really worth it? Is going above and beyond always recognized?
It's a valid question. We all want our efforts to be appreciated.
Hill believed it was, but not necessarily in the way you'd think.
Not just about external validation or immediate reward.
Right, it's that inner satisfaction, knowing you did your best, made a positive impact.
Aligning your actions with your values, contributing to something bigger.
He also believed it opened doors that would otherwise stay closed, like the story of Edward Barnes and Thomas Edison.
Oh, yeah. Determined to work for Edison, faced setbacks but never gave up.
Went above and beyond, proved his worth, ended up as Edison's sole business partner.
Talk about persistence paying off, like creating your own luck through that extra effort.
Exactly. And this ties into two powerful laws, the law of increasing returns and the law of compensation.
Okay, now you've got me hooked. Tell me more about these laws.
So the law of increasing returns, it basically says the more quality service you provide, the more comes back to you, multiplied.
Ah, so it's not just about working hard, but working smart, creating real value.
Precisely. And the law of compensation, you're compensated in direct proportion to the value you create.
So if you want the best, you got to give the best.
Exactly. Hill believed these were universal laws applicable to all areas of life.
Wow, these first 5 principles, they're really powerful stuff.
It's just the beginning. We've only scratched the surface of what Hill had to offer.
I can't wait to dive into the rest, but we'll pause here for now. Take some time to reflect on these first 5 principles. Think about how they resonate with you, how you might apply them in your own life. We'll be back soon to explore even more of Hill's keys to success.
Wow, those first 5 principles were really something, huh? A lot to unpack there.
Yeah, solid foundation, but like you said, just the beginning.
Right. As we go deeper, it's interesting how they're not just about achieving things externally. I know what you mean. It's like building those inner qualities that let you create the life you want.
Exactly. Which brings us to this next batch of principles, all about mindset and habits, starting with personal initiative.
Ah, yes, taking charge, being proactive, not waiting around for things to happen.
But that's tough for a lot of people. It's easy to get stuck, feel like circumstances are controlling you.
Hill called that complacency, and initiative was the antidote.
So having that go-getter attitude, making things happen.
Exactly. He said it comes from a deep desire to achieve something meaningful. The desire fuels your actions, even when there are obstacles.
Passion is the engine, initiative is the fuel. But what about those times when you feel stuck, lacking motivation?
Well, that's where enthusiasm comes in. Hill believed it was contagious, could spark action in yourself and others.
Not just about being happy, but a deeper passion for what you're doing, letting it shine through.
Exactly. It's like finding that thing that makes you jump out of bed in the morning, eager to get started.
Easier said than done for some, though, right? Some people are stuck in jobs they hate, or just not sure what excites them.
He acknowledged that finding your passion takes effort, exploring your interests, trying new things, seeing what gives you energy.
Makes sense. And he talked about surrounding yourself with enthusiastic people, too.
Oh, that's key. Enthusiasm is contagious, just like negativity, so feed off that positive energy.
It's like you amplify each other's passion and create a more inspiring environment.
Exactly. And once you've got that passion, that's where self-discipline comes in.
Oh, yeah, self-discipline, not always the most fun part, but essential for turning those dreams into reality.
Absolutely. Hill called it the bridge between desire and achievement. Without it, even the best ideas fizzle out.
It's like that sculptor analogy, right? Chiseling away patiently until the masterpiece emerges.
Perfect example. It's about consistency and perseverance, but I know self-discipline is tough for many.
You start strong, then lose momentum, distractions pop up, setbacks happen.
He gets it. He suggested setting clear goals, breaking them down into smaller steps, creating a schedule that supports those goals.
So structure's important, but also being kind to yourself, celebrating those small wins along the way.
Right. Self-discipline shouldn't feel like punishment. It's about empowerment, taking control of your time and energy.
I like that he included celebrating, too. So easy to get caught up in the chase and forget to acknowledge your progress.
He understood the power of positive reinforcement. Those small celebrations keep you motivated.
Okay, so we've got initiative, enthusiasm, self-discipline. What's next in this success recipe?
Now it's about getting your mind right. Accurate thinking is what Hill called it.
So making decisions based on facts and logic, not letting emotions take over.
Exactly. Sounds simple, but it's so easy to get caught up in biases, let emotions cloud your judgment.
Absolutely. So how do we cultivate this accurate thinking? It's got to be more than just think logically, right?
He believed it was a skill developed through practice and conscious effort.
So being aware of those biases, actively trying to overcome them.
Yes. Question everything, seek different perspectives, be open to changing your mind when new information comes up.
Not just taking things at face value, really analyzing, evaluating before you form an opinion.
Exactly. It's about being intellectually curious, always learning, always growing, and separating facts from opinions, not jumping to conclusions.
Accurate thinking as a tool for navigating life, making those smart decisions.
And it's linked to another key principle, controlled attention.
Ooh, okay, now this sounds interesting. Is it about focus, blocking out those distractions?
That's a big part of it. Hill knew that we're bombarded with stimuli constantly.
Especially today. Social media, emails, the news, it never stops.
He was ahead of his time there. He said, learning to control your attention, focus on what matters, that's crucial.
Filtering out the noise, choosing what to give your energy to.
He called it a superpower, being able to concentrate deeply on a specific goal.
And like any superpower, you have to train for it, right?
Exactly. Dedicated time for focused work, a distraction-free environment, practicing mindfulness to improve your attention span.
It's like mental training, building that focus muscle to stay productive even when things are chaotic around you.
He saw it as the key to unlocking creativity, productivity, deep thinking, essential for any skill or goal you're pursuing.
Okay, we're really building momentum here. Initiative, enthusiasm, self-discipline, accurate thinking, controlled attention. I'm seeing a theme here.
You're right on track. It's all about that strong inner foundation, the mental habits and skills to navigate life and achieve those goals.
Building that mental fortress, equipped to handle challenges and achieve lasting success. But where do we go from here? What other treasures are hidden in this map?
Well, Hill didn't stop at individual efforts. He knew success involves teamwork and collaboration.
Okay, so teamwork then, building on the mastermind alliance idea we talked about before.
Exactly. But Hill took it further. True teamwork is more than just working together. It's about creating a synergy where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
So everyone working in sync towards a shared vision, feeling valued and motivated.
Exactly. He stressed clear communication, defined roles, a way to resolve conflicts constructively.
Like those high-performing sports teams, everyone in sync, like a single organism.
He used the analogy of an orchestra, each musician playing their part, contributing to the overall harmony.
I love that. And it shows what's possible when people work together effectively. But teamwork alone isn't always enough, right?
You're right, and this is where a principle might surprise you. Learning from adversity and defeat.
Oh, that's an interesting one. It's so easy to get discouraged when things go wrong. See failure as a sign you're not good enough.
Hill knew that, but he flipped the script. He said, successful people don't let setbacks define them, they learn from them.
So taking those failures as feedback, refining your approach, becoming more resilient.
Exactly. Analyze your mistakes, find the lessons, apply them to future endeavors.
It's like that Edison quote, I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
Exactly. He believed this tied into developing a growth mindset, believing your abilities can be developed through effort and learning.
Failure as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. It's all about how you respond.
And this leads to another crucial principle, tolerance and understanding.
Okay, now more than ever, with our world becoming so interconnected, this seems vital.
Hill knew that. He saw intolerance and prejudice as not just morally wrong, but detrimental to success.
So embracing diversity, open communication, understanding different viewpoints, it's not just about being nice.
Right. It's recognizing that diversity is a strength. Those different perspectives enrich our understanding, help us see things in new ways.
And practically speaking, essential for building relationships, resolving conflicts peacefully.
He believed it was good for society, for business, for personal growth.
Wow, we've really expanded on the idea of success here. It's more than just individual effort, it's teamwork, learning from setbacks, embracing diversity.
And there's still more to come. Hill's work is like a multi-layered cake, each layer adding more to the experience.
I'm eager to keep exploring. But we'll pause here for now, give everyone a chance to absorb these principles, see how they resonate with you, how you might apply them in your own life. We'll be back to uncover the final set of principles in Hill's Keys to Success. Welcome back. It's amazing how relevant Hill's principles still are, even though they were written so long ago.
Right, like he tapped into something timeless about success, and these last few principles, they go even deeper.
Okay, I'm ready for it. What's next on our journey?
This is where Hill wants us to think bigger, tap into creative vision.
Ooh, creative vision sounds powerful. Is it about more than just setting goals?
It is. It's about seeing beyond limitations, envisioning what could be, not just what is.
So, having a vision for something truly extraordinary, something that really inspires you.
Exactly. He believed every great achievement starts with a vision, a clear mental picture.
And not just personal gain, right? It's about making a positive impact, leaving the world better than you found it.
I love that. Aligning your ambitions with a purpose, knowing your work matters.
But creative vision, it can feel overwhelming for some, like grasping at something out of reach.
Hill knew that. He said it's a skill, something you develop, not something you're born with.
So practice in imagination, like visualization, brainstorming, studying successful people.
Exactly. Opening your mind to new possibilities, breaking free from those limiting beliefs.
Allowing yourself to dream big, it's exciting.
It is. The more you use that creative vision muscle, the easier it becomes to see opportunities, solve problems, innovate.
Unlocking your full potential, creating a life that's truly fulfilling.
Okay, so we've got our creative vision. What's next?
Lead the way.
This might seem a bit more down to earth, but Hill was adamant about maintaining sound health.
Makes sense. Hard to be successful when you're feeling run down or burnt out.
Exactly. Your health is your foundation. He said it's your greatest asset.
But so easy to neglect, especially when you're driven, always pushing towards those goals.
He recognized that. But for him, true success wasn't just external achievements. It was living a balanced life.
So health is a key part of that balance, supporting everything else you do.
Exactly. He emphasized good nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and positive thinking, too.
I like that. It's holistic, taking care of yourself on all levels, not just one or two.
He saw it as an investment in your future, ensuring you have the energy and resilience to pursue your dreams and enjoy the rewards.
It's like setting yourself up for success in the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, health, check. What's next?
Now we get into the nitty-gritty, a skill everyone needs: budgeting, time, and money.
Oh, yeah. Budgeting, not the most exciting topic, but definitely important.
I hear you. It can be overwhelming, all those demands on your time and money.
Absolutely. But Hill wasn't about deprivation. He saw budgeting as a tool for empowerment. So making conscious choices, aligning your spending with your values.
Exactly. And the same goes for time management, planning, prioritizing, setting boundaries to protect your time.
Every moment is precious. You get to choose how you spend it.
He saw budgeting as a way to free yourself, less financial worry, less stress from feeling overwhelmed.
Okay, budgeting, time management, got it. What else?
Now, this one might surprise you. Cosmic habit force.
Whoa! Cosmic. Okay, now we're getting into something big. What's that all about?
This is where Hill goes spiritual. He believed in a universal force that connects us all, influences our lives.
Like a higher power guiding us.
He called it infinite intelligence, or cosmic habit force. Aligning yourself with it unlocks unlimited potential.
That's powerful, but how do you connect with something so vast?
He believed practices like meditation, prayer, reflection helped.
So quieting the mind, listening to that inner voice.
Exactly. Also living in harmony with nature, practicing gratitude, helping others.
Aligning yourself with that universal wisdom.
And through that connection, you open yourself to intuition, inspiration, those moments of synchronicity that guide your path.
It adds a whole new layer to success. It's not just about what you achieve, but how you live, who you become.
Exactly. It's that deeper connection, tapping into a source of wisdom and guidance, living a more meaningful life.
Wow, this has been incredible. We've covered so much, from personal growth to spirituality.
Hill's work really is a blueprint for success, and it's not just about wealth or fame. It's about living a life of purpose and fulfillment.
Becoming the best version of yourself, making a positive impact, living in alignment with your values.
It's been a pleasure diving into this with you. Hopefully everyone listening feels inspired and empowered.
Absolutely. Remember, success is a journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and never stop reaching for your dreams.